Hey everybody, I hope you're having a great week so far. I just want to take a quick moment of your time to talk to you about something that's happening this coming up Sunday. As you know or may not know, we normally have an 11 o'clock service at Live Oak Baptist Church in the sanctuary, or at least we have since this lockdown's been over. But this coming up Sunday, we're going to mix things up just a little bit. And I know some of you cringe when you hear me say mix things up, and I know we've done some different things in the past. But sometimes it's necessary to mix things up and to do things a little bit different. I'm terrified as your pastor that we've kind of gotten into a lull and we've kind of fallen asleep at the wheel here when it comes to church and doing ministry. And I feel like, and myself included, we're just going through the motions, and we show up on Sunday mornings, and we may or may not listen on Wednesday nights, and we've just completely gotten church blocked out of our life, because with all this COVID stuff and all this lockdown stuff and all the virtual church that we had to endure and all that stuff, we've just kind of not had to worry about reserving time for God. And so that's a dangerous area to be in. So sometimes it's okay to shake things up and to create some excitement and to create some buzz about what we're doing. And so this coming Sunday, we will not have church at 11 o'clock in the morning. We will have church at 6:30 p.m. in the evening. So we're going to have an outdoor service. Now, I know an outdoor service isn't that crazy. A lot of people are doing these because of the COVID stuff and having to not be indoors and all this stuff that's going on. But not only are we going to have an outdoor service at 6:30 p.m., we're going to have an outdoor service while we light a bonfire. If you're with us last week, we talked about possessing that fire inside of you. And where does that fire come from? And as Christians, we should all have the spirit and we should all have a desire to glorify our Savior. And we should all have a desire to see the lost come to know our Savior. And so this week we're going to build on that. And we're going to talk about how do we maintain that fire? How do we maintain that flame? Because we've all been there. We've all been on fire for God. We've all been ready to go and to tell the world about Jesus, only to have the world put that fire out. And so how do we maintain it? How do we continue to burn? How do we continue to burn without having our ups and our downs and just completely being burned out at times? How do we burn so bright that the world notices our Savior through the way that we're living and through our excitement about Him? And so I thought, what better way to talk about our fire than to actually light a fire? And I couldn't think of a way to light a fire in church without burning the church down. Nobody wants that. So we're going to have a fire outside. And so at 6:30 this coming up Sunday, we're going to have an outdoor service around a fire. And so the beautiful thing about this is it does a couple of things, besides being a sermon illustration. There's a lot of people that haven't been with us in the past months because of COVID. Either they're afraid of catching COVID, or they are high risk, or through all the virtual church, we just got out of the habit of coming to church every Sunday. And so having an outdoor service gives us the opportunity to spread out as far as we need to. All right, everybody bring your lawn chair. And if you don't have a lawn chair, that's okay. We'll have plenty of extra chairs available. But it gives us the opportunity to be outside and to spread out so that everybody can come. We don't have to worry about being next to one another and breathing on one another. And we can come, have church worry-free, and not have to worry about catching a virus. And so for those of you that haven't been here in a while, we encourage you to come and to be a part of our service outdoors. And for those of you that have been coming and noticed those that we missed, reach out to those this weekend and tell them about what we have going on and let them know that we want to see them this Sunday night at 6:30. Another great thing about having an outdoor service around a bonfire, it's a perfect opportunity to invite people to church that normally wouldn't come to a Sunday morning service. There's people in your life that you've been trying to get to come to church, and you've been praying for, and you've been working with trying to get them to come and trying to get them to get involved in church. It's a lot easier to get those people to come to a bonfire. And so I hope in the next couple of days, you make some phone calls and you send out some texts and you visit some people and let them know that we're having a bonfire at church, and that you want them to come and to be a part of what we're doing and to come and hear Jesus sung about and hear Jesus preached about. And so it's a great way to outreach to these people. after the service is over, we have a big bonfire. We might as well hang out and roast some marshmallows and have some s'mores and drink some hot chocolate. So I'm excited about that as well, just getting to hang out and to fellowship with you guys. I told someone earlier today, you guys get to hear me speak every week, twice a week. And it's rare nowadays that I get to just sit down and have a conversation with you and hear about what's going on in your life. And I miss that. And so after the service is over, if you have time and you have nothing else going on, we want you to hang out with us and just kind of sit around and talk for a little bit and get to fellowship and enjoy that. We haven't got to do that in so long. So again, this Sunday, we will not have an 11 o'clock service. We will have something online at 11 o'clock, a devotion, maybe a coffee with a pastor or something like that. Just some quick that we can have church at Sunday at 11, but we're going to do that from our own home. And then Sunday night at 6:30 at Live Oak Baptist Church in the parking lot, we will have an outdoor service. Bring your lawn chair, bring your friend, bring your member that you've been missing with you, and enjoy an outdoor service at Live Oak. I hope to see you all there. I hope in the next couple of days you're praying for the service, praying that God be glorified, praying that the people that need to hear about Jesus are there hearing about Jesus. So I hope to see you all there. Hope you help me get the word out. Continue to share this video, share this message, and invite all of those that you need to invite to come. Until then, I love you guys, and I'll see you Sunday.